Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what's for dinner video. I'm sharing with you 4 dinner ideas and a dessert idea. Um, Usually I would do 5 dinner ideas, but I filmed a dessert. I didn't have another video to put it in, so yeah. So the first dinner recipe is sausage and peppers with roasted potatoes. I'm just using 2 packs of smoked sausage from the Hillshire Farm brand. Um, a bell pepper, an onion, some chicken stock, butter, and of course roasted potatoes. I just cut these into cubes, and after they were cubed up, I placed them on a baking sheet, dotted some butter over the top of them, and sprinkled them with salt and pepper. And I roasted them in the oven at I think 375 for close to an hour. I think it may have been like 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know. But you will have to check these and stir them every now and then and then when they're tender enough that you can eat them. And everybody likes theirs different. I did not realize that. My mom likes hers crunchy, but not like potato crunchy, like crispy crunchy. And I like mine soft. So yeah, so 375 for 35 minutes. There you go. And I may have left them in there a little bit longer. I'm not really sure. And then I just cut up the sausage into disc, and I put that in a skillet with some melted butter and let that brown up. Then after that was browned, I took the sausage out, then I added in the peppers and onions, let them cook, added a little bit of chicken stock to them, and let them cook a little bit more until they were cooked to what I wanted them. And then I added the sausage back in and stirred it together. And there will be leftover grease in your pan from the sausage. Just leave that in there. I added a little bit more butter to mine, and then I added in the peppers and onions. I just don't drain the grease from the sausage because it's just flavor. It's not like it's a whole bunch.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine.
So this is what the potatoes look like when they are actually done cooking and they're out of the oven. They're tender enough where I like to eat them. And then this is how I served it up. I just served it the potatoes on the side of the sausage and the onions and peppers. And of course I have to have ketchup with my potatoes. So the next recipe is soup beans. This is a crock pot recipe. I took a 2-pound bag of pinto beans, rinsed and drained them. After I picked, the bad beans will float to the top of the water, so I just picked out the bad beans and drained the good ones and dumped that into my crock pot. Top that with, we had leftover ham from, it was either Christmas or Thanksgiving, and then we had ham juice as well, and I just chunked up some of the ham and put it on the top of the beans and used the ham juice, and then I topped with water till the water was about 2 inches above the beans, and I cooked it on high for I'd like to say about 4 or 5 hours.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
And this is what it looks like when the beans are done cooking. You can add onion to this. Some people add cheese, but I didn't. So I just served it with cornbread. The next dinner was, we made a roast, but I had filmed that recipe before, and I will link that recipe. But I had leftover roast, so I just had some roast with a salad. It's just a bag salad. I topped it with cucumbers and some croutons and creamy Italian dressing. So that was my dinner that night. The final dinner idea is baked chicken. If you've been here a while, you've seen me do this. But I just this was just me this night, so I just baked 2 chicken tenders. I just topped them with salt and pepper. It's hard to see, but I topped them with salt, some ground fresh ground black pepper. I cannot talk today. Put them in an oven at 400 degrees for 35 minutes. And that was really the hardest thing. I made some boxed macaroni and cheese and boiled up some red potatoes. And this was my dinner this night. Really simple, but sometimes the simple dinners are the best ones. Okay, so I said I was making a dessert, and here it is. This is monkey bread. There are several ways to do this, but you will need cinnamon, brown sugar, white sugar, a can of biscuits, probably 2. I used 2, and a couple. I think I used like 2 sticks of butter, and I just cut the biscuits into like 6 to 8 pieces, rolled them in the brown sugar, and cinnamon mixture, and put them in a bundt pan. And I baked this at 350 for 45 minutes. Yep, 350 for 45 minutes until a toothpick came out clean. This is what it looks like when it comes out. Then after it cools a little bit, you flip it. That's what it looks like when it's been flipped. A piece of mine fell off. Oopsie. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Then for the frosting, it's just powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla. I don't have exact measurements for this stuff because it's kind of more or less until your heart's content. I will put an idea of how much I used down below in the description box. And I do have a recipe for this frosting, which I will put down in the description box as well. It's not really mine, it came from a cookbook, but it works. So, yeah, but I just drizzled the icing over it. And then after the icing had set, that was dessert. And if you want me to include more dessert recipes in my What's for Dinner videos, let me know. If you want me to do more What's for Dinner videos, let me know that as well. You can either do that by giving me a comment or giving this video a thumbs up. Other than that, thank you for watching. And if you did not do so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.